So, start off with...
Not Junior Johnson still can't keep his car straight.
That race sucks.
He's either gonna retire at the end of this year, or he's gonna do like 1 or 2 more years and he's gonna retire. Honestly.
Yeah, it's sad to see him doing bad.
He's on a 1-year winless streak as a final move at the end and split 2 to take 2 spots and get 3rd.
They waited.
That was cool.
They waited for the final lap.
Final corner. They didn't even try nothing.
Yeah.
That race sucked.
They did too many single file moments over there.
They're gonna change something about their package before the next one, because honestly, I wish they go back to the old school style. Back, what was it 2012 when they had the 4 wide finished and they didn't know who won at first?
Yeah.
When Johnson got that 4 wide win.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody hated the tandem packs. You know, the 2-car tandem locks. But you think about these Camaros. The tandem's not going to work that well with those bumpers being pointed like they are. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Different kind of cars brings different kind of racing.
I'd like to see him kind of go revert back a little bit. I'd rather see pack racing 3 wide for 100 laps where you screw up once, most of the field's done.
Yeah, it's a waste of money.
Dodging landmines.
Yeah.
Kind of like today's truck. It's a little off topic, but like today's truck race lap 1. Yeah, they couldn't even make it a lap. That's Miles the Monster for you.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on to Dega though. This is a Dega stream.
Yeah.
I had to throw that in there though.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of the train going on.
Yeah, it was a semi-good race. Couple of big ones, but nothing.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that great.
Yeah,
I wasn't interested. I love the super speedways. They're my favorite, but
yeah,
I don't know if that one just
not as many wrecks as I thought there would be.
You have good days in racing, you have bad days. Today was a bad day.
Talladega Nights.
Please tell me you know the quote.
Yeah, some Talladega Nights.
There you go. I had to throw that because that was a Dega wreck, I think.
Yeah, but
it's so frustrating. They waited on the last lap to do something.
yeah, it made me angry.
Hey, Chase Elliott.
No, he complained after that race. I kind of lost a tiny bit of respect to Chase. Complained, oh, no one else wanted to go. Ricky tried. Ricky went to the back. You should have gone with him. You would have gone with Ricky. Everybody else would have gone, and they had to try to train him around.
They should have done something at least with 3 to go.
The ARCA race had more action than that race did.
Yeah.
That was a good race.
I think
ARCA race was awesome.
Yeah, the Penske team, you know, is getting to know the. Well, they know the super speedways as well.
That finish with Zane Smith was awesome.
Yeah. ARCA races are always crazy with them brakes. They barely work.
No, you know what's really crazy? Spencer Gallagher actually partied like 1999.
Yeah, party like it's the 1970s and 80s. Let's go do something dope. Oh, we got drug tested the next day. Crap.
He got caught, unfortunately. But the good thing is he's doing that recovery program.
Yeah, he knew it was he was just out having fun, and he kind of went overboard.
Hell, if I won my first race, I would probably do the same thing.
Just go have some fun, and then, well, I guess we went overboard, boys.
Yeah, you'd be surprised that, you know, you find out a NASCAR uses, you know, steroids and other drugs, and kind of like other sports.
Dude, what's that? This is steroids, Spencer. You don't want none of this. Can I try it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's doing that recovery, so.
Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
the Sunday race was a bit more entertaining.
It was early on. They had some good racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for bleep's sake.
I was upset that Bowman didn't win, what was it, the first stage? Man, he was leading, but I kind of figured he was gonna pit near the end.
They all did. It was a strategy move.
Yeah.
Lining up for
Plus
later on.
Plus they kind of won't make it, but they kind of have like that manufacturer strategy type
Yeah.
shit. Ah,
Yeah, that's why I bleeped myself earlier. I was
you
actually
see
yelling
how
at my
difficult
PlayStation.
it is not to curse?
Dude, I've been cursing for years. It's a lifelong habit.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So,
So on the subject of Talladega, this is just kind of irritate people and have them see how ticked off I am. Talladega 2000, Earnhardt, 14 cars in the final few laps to win it. The No Bull Winston Million.
yeah, all they really
I
need
bought
to
a
do.
diecast of it recently, and the guy I bought it from decided it'd be a smart idea to stick shipping labels on the actual box the car is in instead of putting it in a shipping box.
Hey, let me get back to you right this. Noah Gregson has hit the wall, battling for the lead with Johnny Sauter. He hit
No.
Johnny Sauter, and all of a sudden he hit the wall.
How bad?
His car's killed.
No, Greg, he was doing so good in the beginning too.
Yeah, I think Dover
He
is
hit him
probably
and bounced off.
Jimmy's last chance of winning this year.
Maybe Charlotte.
No,
We'll think about
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
it. Maybe Charlotte.
Maybe.
Okay, back to mine because, you know, that's Dover, that's next week.
Wait,
yeah.
what? Oh yeah, I got you.
You're an idiot. You're an
You said
idiot.
You got me.
Next week's podcast! I don't know. But yeah, so I bought that car and now the box destroyed, so paid $45 and I'll be lucky to get $20 for it. I'll be losing $5 after I get $5 back from the dude I bought it from, or $20 back after I get. Yeah, I can't even talk. I'm too ticked off about it. I just want to swear like I
Succotash.
I just want to swear.
So, but you know, we were talking about Talladega's racing, and you know, all they really have to do is round the nose of the Camaro or make it a different Chevy car, but they just change it to the Camaro.
No, leave it at the Camaro.
Yeah, I know. I like the Camaros, but they're
Dude, they
They are
look
sexy.
sinister.
They are so sexy. It makes you want to sleep with one.
Oh wow, they moved up every event for tomorrow by an hour. Yet again, another weekend they're battling the rain. Hope you do.
Yeah.
It's the only time they ever move it up is if they're they're that worried about rain.
Yeah.
I honestly expected more for the Xfinity race, because you've seen Daytona.
Who do you
So-
think is going to win tomorrow?
Probably Elliott Sadler is my pick.
John Hunter had a really fast car.
Yeah,
until
he's
he
a
junked it.
Here's my pick for tomorrow. Matt Tift.
no.
Don't ever
Matt
talk about
Tift.
him.
The teeth gap will be a victory lane, and they'll do a zoom in on his face, and I'll screenshot it so I can send it to you.
No.
Don't talk about him.
All right. Who do you think's gonna win
Matt
Sunday?
Tift will win. I don't know. I haven't seen practice times.
Maybe Larson. But, Kyle Busch has been fast, and Jimmy Johnson's another pick. But I don't think Jimmy's gonna win. I'm being honest.
Whoa! You're missing Chase Elliott, man. I mean, that
Yeah,
guy's
Chase Elliott.
ass.
Yeah, he's gonna get his first win pretty soon. I don't, you know, he's not gonna be a second place person anymore.
Willie Byron.
William Byron.
Bowman the showman.
Bowman the blowman. He can't do nothing but blow his car in the wall.
Exactly.
Hey, he did get 8th place. He's good at the short tracks, though.
It's a miracle.
But, hopefully
But
this.
can he win a race?
Maybe.
Okay, this is kind of like a random question. If, heaven forbid, Penske ever got rid of Brad or Joey, and Hendrick picked him up and put him in a 24 car, what would you do?
I really don't know. Cause I mean, you know, Bowman is just Bowman.
This is like, no, it's nothing to do with Bowman. It's the people who are 2-4-evers. The people who follow the 24 car, no matter who's in it. What would you do from that?
I don't, because certain drivers, they're good in those numbers, but some people, they don't deserve to be in that, you know, like even league. But those people who just follow the 24, you know, they could have stuck with Chase Elliott, but, you know, Byron, you know, he's been doing really good at some tracks and horrible at some tracks.
Imagine Larson is in the 24 car.
Nah, he's gonna.
Yeah, boy, let's go. I would be okay with that.
You know, I think Bowman might move to the 42. It's a possibility.
Dude, honestly, I don't think Ganassi's ever going to get rid of Larson. Larson is bringing victories home to Chip Ganassi for the first time in how long?
You know what they could do? They could get rid of McMurray and put Bowman in the 1, or put Larson in the 1 and put Bowman
now I
in
could see that because McMurray has been garbage recently.
And
Like,
88,
he can't do nothing.
the 88, you know, the 88 might be like Justin Allgaier, or one of Junior's drivers.
I don't know what to say to what you just said. Allgaier?
Well.
Nah, Corey LaJoie is getting a ride from Hendrick. Think about it. He is.
Years ago, told me I was crazy. But yeah, it's crazy that Bowman just went from a small team to Hendricks.
I mean, he didn't do too bad when he took over for Stewart. But I don't know. He couldn't even put that together.
Well, at least Bowman won a race last year.
True.
Xfinity?
Yeah.
I was gonna say. So did Chase. Chase won the championship. No, never mind. That was like 3 years ago. I'm gonna stop talking now and just listen.
Okay.
So who do you think's gonna win the championship?
Kyle
Who the F
Busch
knows?
or Kevin Harvick.
Harvick.
I
No,
have
they're
no
gonna
idea.
potato it.
I tell you right now, I don't think it's gonna be anyone with 3 wins right now. It's gonna be like someone with like 1 or 2 wins that just destroys the chase system.
Oh, ouch! I just seen Gregson's car or truck. Ow, that looked like it hurt.
Who's leading right now?
Probably Kraft. No, Sauter.
More than likely.
You know who I think might win the championship? Just to put spite to all those who are hating on that 10 car. Eric Almirola.
He's gonna be a good contender.
He has done more with that 10 car this season than Danica ever did in her
Oh yeah,
entire career.
for sure.
Oh, speaking about
The only
Danica,
good thing, yeah, she's racing what, this or next weekend or this weekend?
at the end of May, I know that for sure. For
Oh, that's right. It's a month-long practice stuff for Indy, isn't it?
yeah. Well, they got that kind of like that road course type race.
Oh yeah, that's coming up, and then they got the Brickyard.
So
I'd like to see her win that Brickyard. I would love to see her go out one shot, the one that puts her a little bit towards the top and gets her some respect.
yeah, and
Let her
put
go
her
out with a bang.
Yeah, put her in the 18 and see how well she does.
She'll put it in the wall every other weekend like she does with the 10 car.
Pretty much. But did you
can't
hear
drive.
that F1 might come to Miami next year?
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I
interesting.
didn't. Enlighten me.
Well, I don't know much about it, but Real Radman posted a video about it. So
Okay. No, because all I knew right now is they only have one the Circuit of the Americas, and that's down in Texas. A track that literally they built just so they could have F1 come to America.
yeah, I would be surprised if NASCAR has like a track outside of America, and not Canadian
NASCAR
Tire.
does.
No,
Yeah.
I mean
I
like
was
in the
gonna
Cup
say
Series.
they have you say outside of America, they technically do with
Yeah.
Canada, the Canadian Tire Motorsports.
Yeah, I know.
Canadian
but
Motorsport Tire Park, whatever the bleep name it is.
NASCAR needs to come to Japan again.
Don't they have a track in Mexico that one of the
Yeah,
series
they
go
do.
to, ARCA?
It was a road course, and they went to that track in Nationwide Series too.
Okay, I knew they had another one.
Did you watch about Danica's comment?
No, I didn't see it.
Well, she said it's easier to drive a stock car than an Indy car.
Of course.
Well, that's because the Indy car doesn't have power steering. I know that for sure.
I don't think Cup cars do either.
But what gets me is if they're easier. I mean, look at it. She still sucks in a stock car. They said it's easier to drive those. I'm confused.
But yeah, didn't
yeah.
she actually win an IndyCar race?
For fuel
Yeah.
mileage.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, it don't matter if you win by an inch, a mile, a gallon, or 10 gallons. A win's a win.
Yeah.
But the stock car
I've seen a car win the race blowing the motor across the line.
Oh, Jimmy Johnson tried.
They had that one in the Xfinity series where Edwards ended up hitting him and crashing him across the line.
Yeah, that was an amazing finish.
It was so good.
Speaking of, where is Edwards nowadays? What's he doing?
He's doing other types of racing.
We know where Matt's at. Matt's taking over, or gonna split with the 6 car because of
He's probably gonna take
Trevor
over full
Bain.
time.
One, Roush Fenway is getting pissed off at Trevor, majorly.
Oh, yeah.
And 2, with his MS that he has, he's having issues. So we're gonna let Matt take over for a little while and let him deal with his issues.
Yeah, I think he's gonna become full-time driver of the 6.
I would almost think that too. I think he's gonna take it over for a year or 2, and then he'll announce his official retirement.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of paint scheme he's gonna have for his farewell.
I'm curious.
It's a blue Ice Mountain something.
I'm hoping Kenseth will take the 17 next year.
Yeah. You know, it'd be amazing
Stenhouse would
if
get the 6.
it would be amazing if he could get a championship on like his last year. That'd be amazing.
Turn of the events, man. That's something.
Yeah.
Ouch! I just watched that Gregson crash. Oh, he hit that wall a ton.
Truck's killed.
Oh my god! And it was all Gregson's fault too. That was that was not Sauter's fault. That was all Gregson.
I honestly.
Hey, you know what?
Larson
You know what? Truex is a pretty good. I'm okay with Martin.
Yeah.
I am happy to see he got a championship. He deserved it after all of what he went through with his wife and everything, and the personal loss to the team,
Yeah.
and
They
all the
deserved
other
it.
team issues they've been having with the members losing the owner or whatever, the other owner having a heart attack, his wife with the cancer and beating that. He's been through a ton. He can at least go out saying he's a champion now.
Yeah.
And to spite NASCAR for saying, oh, you should be in Charlotte with all the other teams, the little team from North Dakota, or Colorado, I mean, did it. The little friggin' team out in the middle of nowhere beat all these high dollar, big name teams that have been around for years.
Yep.
And they did it. They can finally say it.
Even if they're assisted by JGR.
Hey, they still are based out of their own shop.
Yeah.
They're still based out of their own shop out in the middle of the desert.
Yep,
They did pretty good.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
They
though.
still beat them.
It's still funny if you think about it.
Because nobody ever thought they'd do it.
Nah. I always liked Truex. I've met him before. He's a really good guy.
Yeah. A lot of people say that Kyle Busch has changed, which I kind of see it, but you know, I don't.
He has changed his attitude a lot ever since Gibbs got into him that one day when he literally went whining and crying to his camper and wouldn't let nobody talk to it, no interviews or nothing, even though he finished second, a respectable second. He still went whining, and that next day Gibbs had a serious talk with him, basically threatened to fire him if he kept the attitude up. And ever since then, he's slowly been increasing. Plus, all the stuff he does for his fans, he gets kudo points from me. All the stuff, the stopping someone while driving and saying, "Hey, let me sign your stuff," that's pretty cool.
I can't stand. The reason I hate Kyle Busch is his crybaby attitude, but I do respect his talent. I really do.
Yeah.
But he whines.
Way
It
too
sounds
much.
like he doesn't have his freaking rattle.
Yeah. I would
Out
really like
my
to see him
ears.
go to a small team, and if he still does good, then I'll respect him even more. But yeah, Fords are definitely dominating this year.
Oh yeah.
That's an understatement.
I just want Chargers, the Dodge Chargers, to come back.
That'd be great.
I'd rather them base it off of the Challenger, not the Charger. Yeah, round it off a little bit, you know, give it a little look of the Charger front, but I'd rather see the Challenger, because the Charger's an ugly pile of blah blah blah.
There's still a few challengers in Xfinity Series, I think. With 1 or 2.
Yeah. The low budget team.
Yeah,
So I'm saying I'd rather see Challengers, not Chargers. I cannot stand the Chargers nowadays. I really can't. I can't even begin to describe how much I hate these Chargers nowadays.
yeah. But,
If they win, if Dodge actually came back, you think Penske will move back to Dodge?
yeah, because I think all the Dodge teams went to Ford. That was like their secondary.
Yeah, and Dodge was a good car. I mean, Brad won a champion in one. So.
Yeah. And Richard Petty, he went from Dodge to Ford to Chevy. You know, it'd be cool if, I mean, you know me, I hate the Toyotas, but it'd be cool to see him go to Toyota. He could be like one of the few teams, or, you know, that's been to every manufacturer.
I am shocked to this day that Ford is not in IndyCar.
Chevys are, so.
And Honda.
Yeah.
That's it.
Honda would make a great NASCAR stock car. Like, they come out with great designs. But, you know, F1, they're kind of slow. Or not, you know.
I just watched a video of Jimmy Johnson doing after he won one of his Dover races, where he threw the car into a major spin out on the front stretch and like got inches from the wall, but never hit it while spinning. And you see Gordon at the end just cheering him on for it.
Yeah, I remember.
Either that or it was during. Oh no, I think that was during qualifying. Either way, that's still pretty damn cool. Sorry, I had to say that one.
It was a good save, man.
Yeah, there's been a lot of great saves.
Gordon, you see Gordon and I think not Roger or whatever, but in the background. I'm gonna actually send it to you.
I already seen it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Man, I can't wait to get on.
Thanks for my buzzkill.
Man, I can't wait to get on iRacing. Hopefully, I get on iRacing this summer. Cause I want, you know,
whatever you do, don't get banned.
Nah. My backwards driving is only on Heat 2.
Don't you do Project Cars?
Project Cars, I haven't played on the online servers in a while, but I'm gonna try to.
Okay. Anything to talk about?
Well, we can talk more about Dover.
The Monster Mile. It's a scary monster.
You know, that surprised me that a few years ago, there was like, you know, the big one at Dover. But, you know.
Oh, yeah, that was, Johnson screwing up again.
You remember when Logano
Johnson, you're supposed to put it in second gear, not fourth gear. Yeah, Logano's freak rollover.
Yeah. They even put it.
When I think of Rex at that track, that's what I think of.
Don't worry about Logano's flip. Home Depot would take care of it. They'll fix the car up. I mean, look at Nationwide.
And Jimmy
Rex,
Johnson.
Nationwide is on your side.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson with Lowe's.
Yeah, like Nationwide. When Bowman wrecks, Nationwide is on your side.
And Gordon wrecked, he got a free paint job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can I stop trying to, you know what, I'm just gonna let you install. I don't care. I don't want to fight you.
Look at why do you crash your car when you're driving the Diet Mountain Dew paint scheme? So, I mean, that would be awesome to get sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Yeah. If I ever lose my
No, it wouldn't.
PlayStation account, I'm naming it Dewey Rider 88.
Water brand is Arrowhead.
So, speaking of sponsors, who do you think's gonna sponsor Jimmy if he continues in 2019?
Pornhub, definitely.
Shut
Nah.
up.
Yes.
No.
No, I'll be thinking like Gatorade or Powerade or I don't know, Mountain Dew.
Oh my god. GT. I love your Corvette C7 G3R. Or your GR3.
Oh, you just seen it?
On, on GT Sport.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It got
How do I get that? How do I get that scheme? I want that.
I'll send it to you later.
And I want the white one. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Like I want that for my. Do I even own that Corvette? Hold on. I don't know where to check. I don't know where to check this. I don't know where to check this. Home. Am I going to the right spot?
So, what is your favorite paint scheme in 2018?
I like Larson's McDonald's car so far, honestly.
Yeah.
I like Chase Elliott's Mountain
I like
Dew.
the
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna say the Mountain Dew car.
I kind of like the 37 car for some reason. Like, it's
Mountain Dew,
just...
sponsor me now.
I've seen a prototype for one of Alex Bowman's. He's supposed to have a Mountain Dew car too. In Byron.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they're supposed
Yeah,
to.
they all have Mountain Dew as a sponsor this year.
I think it's like one race. They're all supposed to have a Mountain Dew car.
Nice. You say you saw a prototype of it?
Yeah, it was like in a 3D create art thing.
Twitter?
Nah, it was on Google, but I think I seen it on Twitter. No, that was the Valvoline. I seen the Valvoline one on Twitter.
Yeah, that Valvoline is nice.
Yeah, maybe I think Valvoline could also be Jimmy's sponsor.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be a nice paint scheme, cause Valvoline makes one of the best paint schemes. But I honestly think once Jimmy loses Lowe's for some reason, he's just gonna start losing it with his talent.
My sponsor left me. I'm gonna lose my talent.
He already lost his talent. What are you talking about?
The rest of it.
He ain't gonna win another champion.
I quote him, he said he is in the best shape of his life. That's what he said.
That's what they all say.
That's what they all say.
Shape of their life, yeah, but that means they still can't win a race.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing all those triathlons. Maybe that's why.
Who do you think is going to get the 48 when he retires?
Oh, God.
Brennan.
God is a good choice.
I'm pretty sure he drives all of
Brendan
them.
gone.
Brendan gone.
Just imagine Danica comes back unexpected.
No.
I would quit watching NASCAR.
She would come back with a Green Bay Packers paint scheme. Yeah. Nah, but I don't know who will take over the 48. Maybe another Hendrick, like William
Maybe
Byron.
Reddick.
Maybe that might take over the 88 if Bowman goes to Ganassi. But I really like that 88 car. A lot of people complained that the 5 left and that they should have replaced it with the 88.
Yeah.
But the 88's been in NASCAR longer than the 5, so. I mean, even though it was Hendrick's first number, 88's been in it for longer. So what is your all-time favorite paint scheme in NASCAR?
Ooh.
That's hard to answer, dude. I do like Junior's Dooshine car. I like the Baja Blast car.
That what was it? That red, white, and blue one that Dale had last year was pretty cool.
Okay, for me, it's a Jeff Gordon car, and it's a Talladega car.
Pepsi.
I would dare say I like the Pepsi Retro car.
Yeah,
That
that was
one's
pretty,
nice.
yeah,
That was a clean-looking car.
yeah. Did y'all notice that Pepsi this whole year has a throwback logo?
It's even on the Pepsi cans now.
Yeah, they're doing something cool this year, like a different to do that.
Yeah, everyone's just gonna start throwing back their logos.
It's pretty amazing Coca-Cola still had the same logo ever since they started.
Yeah, their cocaine logo.
I know. It's some good stuff too.
Did you know the inventor of Coke died broke and addicted to drugs?
No.
Yeah, there's a thing
Did
you know now.
The guy who made the Orville popcorn, I think, he died in a hot tub.
Orville Redenbacher.
Yep.
That's kind of funny. No, don't hit the wall. I hit the wall. Sorry guys, I'm playing GT Sport.
I'm gonna get on GT Sport after this, but
You gonna join us, Smoke?
I can't.
Why?
I got stuff to do after this.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I do.
No,
Yeah.
you're just saying that because you hate Taz.
Nah. I love Taz.
all right,
Real
we're getting
talk.
off topic.
It's real talk, people.
Not racing.
Okay, how about Eric Jones and his scraping the apron?
Kansas was better. They should have never replaced him, and he should have stayed in the 77.
It would be hilarious when Matt Kenseth win races in the Roush Fenway car.
He can't
then
go.
you
He
got-
cannot be. He's not championship eligible this year. You know that, right?
Winning racing. Yeah, but still.
I'd like
winning
to see
races.
him that first Kansas race just go out and win, right off the
That's
bat.
And then Joe Gibbs is like, I should have replaced him. I shouldn't.
I should have left him. We should. And then it'll put a big middle finger to NASCAR and all the teams for not allowing him a new sign on.
I think it's just wrong that they're replacing veterans just for rookies. Like, they couldn't wait. I mean, they're in the Xfinity series. They just, wait. I mean, Matt Kansas was going to retire soon anyway. And Jones isn't ready.
That's what she said.
Uh,
I'm just kidding.
No, it was Suarez that took over. Never mind. I was gonna say what Edwards' deal.
Well, Edwards left because he wanted to.
Edwards cut his contract to do that too.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's normal just for drivers to quit because, you know, each weekend you have a lot of stress. And, you know, it's a lot to deal with.
You know Matt Kenseth's going to be the next Mark Martin.
Probably.
I had to do that one. Quit, come back, quit, come back. I retired, I'm out of retirement. I'm retired, I'm out of retirement.
Yeah.
He went into retirement, he comes out, and comes back racing, and manages to actually win again. That was surprising.
And he did awesome, which he could.
He did not do that. And then who was it that got their first career win by outrunning Mark to actually win it? Win against him by, or it was Casey Kana. It was a Pocono race. Mark had that race won, and out of nowhere, second place driver just comes up and stole it from him in the final 5 laps.
Junior.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Junior.
You said it, Pocono, right?
It was a Pocono race, yeah.
Yeah, Junior passed Keselowski with 5 laps to go because I know Keselowski.
Mark Martin versus someone. God.
I found it hilarious when I found out that Mark Martin thought he won like a lap earlier. That happens to me a lot on racing games. Not a lot, but Matt Kenseth could win a championship. If
he'll have to wait another year to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already a champion, so I mean, it's not that factor.
He's still doing really good at his age. Like he won.
And Mark was in his 50s and still won, so I mean,
you know, he won the second to last race in 2017. That's not far. So
and 2015 was still Matt's highlight year of his career.
Yeah, I think
I love
4
that
races
year.
to go. 4 races to go. Win number 93 for a driver, you know, with the best takedown, an RKO out of nowhere. I will always keep coming back to that because that was the best moment in NASCAR history.
That was so awesome.
So, do you think Byron will get a win this year?
Negative, sir.
I don't know.
You know, I have a feeling that Almirola might win at the Roval. But I
do think Amarillo will put that 10 car in victory lane.
Oh,
He has been consistent. He has been running the top 10s. He's slowly getting better. He's getting used to the new team. I think he has a chance.
Yeah.
You think Allmendinger is going to win one of the road courses?
He might.
This year?
He might.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't go against him on it. I wouldn't bet against him.
Harvick has a good chance at Sonoma.
You know who also has a good chance at Sonoma? Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart's a good man.
Tony announced he will never get behind the wheel of a Cup car again. He's already made that statement. Gordon, on the other hand, would if needed as a fill-in driver.
And neither will Leffler.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going too far. That's taking it a little bit too far.
It's true. Okay.
That's besides the point. That's a little too far.
What has this podcast become?
It has become a
The
bunch
free
of
for all.
random nonsense. But
But it's all NASCAR nonsense. Hey!
that's the new name.
The podcast, NASCAR that actually sounds like a great name, NASCAR nonsense.
Well, that can be your stream.
Yeah, I'm not doing a podcast.
NASCAR nonsense. Danica Patrick will replace Alex Bowman.
But we haven't explained where we got the name from, and well, Carbon came up with it. But
What am I missing here?
no, it was an Atlanta race, and you know, there was a squirrel on the track, and I guess Keselowski's spotter just he was he was basically calling the drivers squirrels with helmets on, but you know, we just came up with that.
So what's the name of the podcast that I'm in that I don't even know about?
It's called the Helmet Squirrel. Welcome.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move from that.
We are nuts.
No.
That's the biggest understatement of the century.
All right. We're gonna move on from that. And so, who do you think, besides Allmendinger, has a great
Hawaii.
chance?
Sorry.
But who do you think has a great chance at the road courses besides Allmendinger?
Allmendinger.
Well, I know who won the truck race.
Who?
Who else is gonna win at the courses? Jimmy has a chance.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
I would say Allmendinger, but you said no Allmendinger.
Well, I mean, we already were discussing about that. I would have to say Keselowski, even though
Bush.
The best thing Keselowski's ever done this year was hit that wall at Dega.
I really wish that Ambrose would come back for a road course race in NASCAR. That would be awesome.
He's been doing good over there in the European circuits.
They can put him in the number 40 in Richard Petty Motorsports.
Yeah.
No, put him in the 43 so he can actually win. Like the 43 can actually go back to victory lane.
It took me a second to realize that Bubba was in the 43, because I was thinking about on roll.
I couldn't remember either, so that's why I just said it and hoped somebody would remember who was the 43 driver.
It took me a long time. Yeah, but he does good at restrictor plates at least, so we got like we got some good drivers there.
He does good as long as what's his face, the 20 car keeps off the apron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like NASCAR Heat 2. If you just hit the apron, you're done.
I am shocked to this day how Brandon Jones got a ride with JGR. Are you serious?
Sorry, excuse me.
He is garbage!
Just like Spencer Gallagher.
Well, he's gorgeous, but still, you get the idea. Well, at least he partied in like 1999, so...
You know who else is gorgeous?
No, don't say it.
Me?
Matt Tift.
No, okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
They need to fix his gap. You really want me
buck-toothed
to?
gap.
You really, really want me to start raging, do you?
No, don't.
Would you make out with a face like that?
No, no, no.
No.
Alright.
I'm not sticking that tongue in his gap.
You'd love to finger his gap with your tongue.
No.
A little flick action.
No. Don't.
We need to ask Cook that.
We need to get all four of us back. Actually, we need to get you, all four of us plus a couple of your other buddies.
We
Get us all in a
need
racing
to get back
race
on
again. Have some
topic.
fun.
Yeah.
Matt Tift is a topic.
No.
He's in NASCAR.
He is trash. He is garbage.
He is a cancer survivor.
I mean, that's sad, but
He shuts up instantly about it because he knows it's right.
What happened
he's
to
a
Brennan
cancer
Poole?
survivor. But I cannot stand that effing gap. That smile. The face, man.
You know who is
Face.
you know who's actually
What?
worse than Danica was Travis Pastrana. He was I
Travis
gotta
Pastrana is awesome. Okay.
be no in
He's trying to
NASCAR.
only join NASCAR just to say he did it. He wasn't really trying. He's the crazy man who's done everything, and NASCAR was something he had never done. So he's like, screw it, let's go for it.
Imagine he does IndyCar and F1.
Oh
He
my.
probably will in his lifetime.
Wait for it. He is going to do it one day.
He went to Monster Jam, had fun there, and then turned his truck over to Cam McQueen, who ended up going and becoming a world champion. So,
Yep.
That'd be
the
really
Northern
cool
Nightmare.
if I could get a Monster Jam video on my channel. That'd like I haven't been to one since I was like a kid.
Aaron Crocker needs to come back.
Who?
You don't know who Aaron Crocker is?
No.
Google it.
No, I'm not.
She's a she used to race for Ray Abraham, and she was actually kind of better than Danica, actually.
Anyone is better than Danica. As long as you can actually finish the race, you're better than Danica, because she can barely finish any race. She proved that in her final Daytona 500. Again.
She doesn't lie though. Yep.
The only time she ever got to visit Victory Lane was when Ricky won.
That's the yeah.
What in the name of Lucifer are you doing?
As well, Danica, didn't she has she ever Kevin LePage somebody?
What's that?
Where she drove up in front of traffic? The biggest bonehead move Danica ever done. She did not hit the brake at all at New Hampshire. She just let the car roll back on the track in front of people, and all of a sudden David Reagan hit her.
Yeah.
At least nobody's Juan Pablo Montoya again.
Yeah, that's
That
good.
sucked.
I was there
Rest
in
in peace to
person.
the driver of that truck as well, because he's gone. If you're wondering, people know he did not die in that accident. He died of, I think, a heart attack or something. He was too young when he passed.
Yeah.
But Montoya hitting a jet dryer, and that made for an interesting Daytona 500
Yeah, aren't they?
because it was already delayed.
I think they're electric now.
It turned in. It went from being a Daytona 500 to the first ever nighttime Daytona 500 to the first ever two-day nighttime Daytona 500.
Even Jimmy Johnson crashed on like what, the second lap. You got that. You got the jet dryer incident, and they were almost going to call that race off with Dave Blaney in the lead.
Who ended up winning that race?
Kenseth.
Oh.
I was sitting right behind Kansas pit stall when he won that race.
I stayed up all night
lucky mother of lords.
That was the only time I had an infield pass for a 500.
You lucky.
Well, I mean, no matter who would have won.
I will go over to Daytona and just. You know what? Forget it.
Alright, I think we're gonna end the stream here. I mean...
Good, because I was about to say something. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, alright, we're gonna end the stream now. No one really watched, because I didn't put any search tags, but I'll put them later, so... Everyone watching this in the future, thanks for watching. Alright. And episode 4 will most likely be next week.